Hi there, welcome to the Obachanchatter. I'm here with you this afternoon to recap this evening, to recap Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Season 5, Episode 16, no, Episode 12. This is called Mazel Meredith. Okay, so in this scene, we have Meredith just practicing for her bar mitzvah, saying her prayers. After she says her prayers and talks to her rabbi, she has hired a photographer to take pictures because this moment is supposed to be very important in her life, where she affirms her heritage as a Jewish person, um, her faith, as well as her affirming her spirituality. So, the first guest, well, housewife to arrive is Heather with her daughter. And I guess the idea was to be blinged out because she got on this really silver dress. Heather's wearing this really silver dress. And she's like she lost more weight since episode 11. So anyway, she told her daughter that bar mitzvahs were fun because you get to drink all you want, eat all you want, and be merry. And that the Jewish community was very, very small. That she had attended her first bar mitzvah. She attended, I think she was a teenager, and this is just her second one because Salt Lake City has a very small Jewish community. So we also find out that I'm sorry. We also find out that Angie shows up, and everybody's surprised because Angie and Meredith haven't been getting along. Um, Byron shows up, but Byron's not in a good place with too many people. I mean, Browynn, and she's not in a good place with Angie or Whitney. And oddly enough, Brittany and what's her name and Browynn dealing with each other, but only for a short period of time. What else happened? It was so much stuff that happened in this episode. So anyway, Braun was having a conversation talking about Angie to Brittany and the other girl with dark hair who I don't know, she's somebody's friend, but I don't know what she adds to the show. The one that said they said they don't like her dress. Lisa said she didn't like how she dressed. Well, anyway, she telling them that Angie be over the top, how she kicks over the chin, how she came to the event with Scroll. It was like she always gonna do the extra when she turned up on somebody. Kind of true. So they gave examples of that. Um. So anyway, the ladies are outside talking. Lisa's in a really good mood. They all meet Meredith's mom. They're socializing, and you hear bells. Next thing we hear bells, and Meredith and her family come in riding a sleigh, and look like the horses were Klondike, pulled by Klondike horses. Um, I think Brittany looked nice, and and when the ceremony started, all the people came in to have a seat, and Meredith wore Chef Shaw's call, which he shared with her. He wore one. The one that he wore for his bar mitzvah, he gave it to his wife to wear for hers. I thought that was nice. And while the ceremony's going on, she's reading. Meredith reads from the Torah. She reads more prayer. The rabbi, they teaching us about what's going on in the ceremony. Lisa in the audience crying because she says she feels closer to Lisa, and she says she's Jewish by heritage, and it said feels good. So anyway, it was a conversation that everybody wanted to know where Mary was at. Was Mary gonna show? Mary had told us in the confessional. Sound so dragging. Mary had said told them in the confessional that she got a lot of stuff going on that she don't know if she was gonna go or not. So lo and behold, she show up, and it's so funny because she show up super late to at the end of the ceremony, but she came in instead of coming in behind the the people in the audience. She was behind Meredith and the rabbi, looking through the windows because the windows were blacked out. So she was trying to see where everybody was at, and everybody was actually looking at her. Past Meredith and the rabbi looking at Mary. I thought it was real funny. Mary's so crazy to me. So what happens after that? So Mary tells us that this was important to her to affirm her life. It's important role in her life. So anyway, it's time to start socializing. And where's my socializing paper at? Hold on. Oh shit, I saw that cat. We're almost to the end of it. It wasn't very long, even though it was a very good episode. So everybody socialized, and Angie and Lisa they talked, and they both said that since they had been not been talking with each other, they felt a void. So Mary walks up to Meredith and congratulates hers, and and tells her that no friend has ever walked out of her house. I think Meredith said, "But you asked me to leave." So anyway, she said um, they squashed it. She said they both of them said they were sorry about the incident, and Mary said that they should learn from this so they can move forward. And then Mary tells her that she does love her, she really does, and I thank Mary the feeling because I felt that it was sincere. And they hugged and shared sweet moments as close friends. And Mary said, "I love you, I really do. I got your back." And Mary says that the stuff that doesn't matter in her life won't be mattering. So, just let's forget about that. So Andrew and Browynn talk, and Angie tells Browynn how well she likes her outfit, which I don't like her outfit. She like a chick to me, a baby chick. So Browynn said, "Okay, that's cool, but step two is an apology." And Angie said, "Yeah." And Browynn says, "So you think I'm getting ready to apologize to you?" And she said, "Listen, Angie, if you don't apologize to me, don't ever talk to me again. You gave me too many SFU, shut the fuck ups, way too many times, and you ain't gonna give me them. You'll never give them to me again, and I'll never listen to nothing you say or talk to you until you apologize." So Angie apologizes, but apparently Brahma doesn't like how she apologized to her. So she says, so Angie proceeds to tell her, "I did apologize." She said, "You know what you mean?" And she said, "You say stuff that you know gonna hurt people's feelings." And then Brahma responds that no, she's not mean. That Angie's really the mean one. And so they go back and forth for calling each other's things that each other have said and bad language each of them have used. So they can hear them cursing and using foul language at the social gathering. So they're drawing attention to themselves. So everybody's starting to look. So Todd walks over to Brahma and said, "Hey, ladies," to Brahma and Angie. Angie says, "Hi, Todd." He said, "Maybe I'll have to get you another drink." And Brahma get mad at Todd because she's like, "Don't get this bitch no drink. She over here disrespecting me." And he was like, "I'm just trying to be nice. I wasn't trying to do nothing to be disrespectful." She said, "No, they've been disrespectful to me. And I don't want you to be respectful to them." Kind of give like he on their side or something. So she Todd walk off and Brahma kind of follow. They go get a drink. So the bartender stand up there listening to them talk while they wait on their drinks. And she's explaining what was going on. So he said, "Why you ain't just walk away?" Because he was getting frustrated. Todd was getting stressed with Brahma. He was like, "Why you staying there arguing with her? Why don't you just walk away?" I don't know. So he walks away from her. And on the when he goes to walk off, they walk. She follows, but she turns back and tells the bartender, I'm sorry you had to listen to our little counseling session. I know you don't get paid money for this. Over in the other corner, because there was little fires happening everywhere, you got Whitney talking with Heather, and she telling them that Whitney is telling Heather that Browynn twisted what I said. That ain't really what I said. So Heather tells us in the confessional, Whitney really said that shit because she heard it before. She said, but she don't care because she heard her say the same stuff that Whitney done said to her face before. So Brahma can suck a good one because she don't care. She's like Whitney don't have to do damage control with her because when she get upset with Whitney, she know how to go tell Whitney to her face, and she does. So while Whitney is talking to Heather, in comes Lisa, and Lisa is trying to talk over Whitney. To Whitney says, "Stop fucking cutting me off." And then Lisa said, "Who you talking to? You don't talk to me like that." So Whitney said, "As I was saying." Brahma is spinning my words. So Lisa said, no, she ain't. You said that shit. You know you lie and you make up stuff. So they start arguing, Whitney and Lisa. So Brittany and Brahma are supposed to be friends now for some odd reason. And Angie says, so Angie is still um arguing back and forth with Whitney. So Angie, so um they're all three together, and Browynn tells the ladies something that Brittany said. And the reason why she said she told what Brittany said about one of the ladies was because she's so sick of Brittany doing that victim shit. Oh, woe is me. So she said, I'm gonna let her know she starts shit too. So Brahma just starts shit all over the place. So when it was something about Brittany said something about Angie looking like a slut. And slut and Angie in the same sentence, Angie had a real serious problem with that. So she said, so Brahma tells that Britt called Angie a slut. And she said, how can Angie accused me of being a slut because she said something about her. Angie said something about she was sleeping with 10 men. And she said she wasn't sleeping with 10 men. And she said something about her being in school. And when they was in high school, something together, how she wasn't no slut, this, that, another thing. So Angie is a hairstylist and she owns 27. I think she said salons or close to it. She says Angie tells her, you got high body count hair. I guess you can have hair that make you look like a whore. She said you got a high body count hair, high body count dress, and high body count shoes. I was like, damn. So she was saying, you saying I look like a slut? Screw you. Screw you, Angie. And she walked off, or she walked to another table and said, did you believe what she just said to me? And she said, I'm going home. I'm leaving. Brittany always leaving, but she don't never take her ass nowhere. She still be there. So she started telling the conversation that her and Angie had, the argument how she was calling her a slut and how I had like a slut and her tits was like a slut, whatever, whatever. So anyway, Merridith overheard the conversation and she did not like the shit. But Meredith don't really like Angie and she really can't. I think she hate Angie's husband, Sean, dislike Sean more than she dislike Angie. So she said, oh, you ain't gonna have no woman bashing at my event. Security, she couldn't wait. She said, you gonna have to leave. So Angel's like, well, I'm getting kicked out. And she said, security, get her and her husband out of here. And Angie said, man, y'all ain't got to get me out of here. I only weigh 110 pounds. I think she said that, or 100 pounds. She said, I'll leave. And Meredith lets know in her confession she's always shaming women. You don't slut shame women around me. I don't put up with that type of behavior. She's gotta go. So Angie feelings is hurt and shit, and she's talking to Lisa, and Lisa's like, well, Angie, you kind of be saying shit you ain't got no business saying. That's what she didn't tell Angie that. She told us that. And she said she forget the reaction. She said she forget that shit she say. and that be hurting people's feelings, and stop saying shit that you'll regret. So Angie was like, I was never been called a slut in my life, and look at my dress, it's Versace. This don't like no slut. I dress like a mom, like a well dressed mom. She was just going off. So she was like, so the security bought her coat, and they gave her the coat. She said, "This ain't my coat. This Brittany coat." She threw that motherfucker on the floor, and her husband was like, "Come on, let's go, let's go." She's like, I dare her. Merridith invited me to a party and embarrassed me and throw me out. I feel kind of bad for Angie because I like her, but she do be over dramatic. So anyway, um, Lisa and Angie and Hug and Mary overlooks it, and that's the end of this episode. This season 5 has been good as hell. But like I had said previously, the thing with Mary and her son, I hope it get better because Mary is just breaking my heart. She won my heart over because I ain't like Mary at all at first. I was like, she a bitch. I like Mary. She probably one of my favorite housewives. So listen, you could have been anywhere, but she was here with me for 16 minutes and 15 seconds, and I so love it. So thank you, my little family. And like I said, you'll be seeing me like you're supposed to see me not once I get settled. I'm just going to be doing commentary until I get back into my house. Okay. So anyway, listen, you guys have an awesome Friday, December the 6th, and may something good happen to anybody within the sound of my voice. Amen. Have a good one and happy holidays. Bye.